Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so guys, we're going to be looking at social impact, video games for change. So we know there's a lot of cool things, a lot of cool games out there, but I want to ask you guys a question. I want you to take a look here. I want you to turn to your partner or someone next to you, and I want you to ask them, what are the top 3 video games today? What are the game's levels and objectives? And what are the unique features and benefits of that game level? I'm going to give you 1 minute.
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
God of War.
Journey? No, Spider-Man PS4.
Okay, look like we have some information here. Let's start with over here. Bring it back
PS4 is a
in.
really unique.
Stop. Okay, let's start with Zashi. Zashi, what are the top 3 video games today?
I know one of them is Fortnite. Definitely.
Fortnite, okay.
And one of the newer ones would be Red Dead Redemption 2.
Okay, what else? Anyone else? One more game that's out there? Yes?
Probably Black Ops 4.
Black Ops 4. Now let me ask you a question. What makes the levels unique? Yeah.
The design, their objective is probably the pursuit of excellence to probably motivate the player to win.
To motivate the player to win. Anyone else? What about Black Ops? What's the objective for that game? What makes that level? What are the features and benefits of that game?
The setting.
The setting, the location. Good. What's that?
I said the setting makes it more dramatic.
Competitive.
Like,
1 second.
I said the setting makes it more dramatic. It makes them engaged.
Okay, so the environment, the level makes it more engaging. Okay, so let's take a look.
Hey.
So
Oh
we
my
look like
God.
I see that we have what's game is this? Fortnite,
Fortnite.
Redemption, and Black Ops. Now, I see that you guys are passionate about these games. But what we're going to be looking at is how we can take the values matter, which is the initiative, we're going to look into that, and add those key elements to our games. Okay? So our agenda for today, we're going to identify the values matter theme by writing the game, plot summary. We're going to actually design the levels using FlowLab, and then we're going to come back and pitch this concept. Okay? So what's the 3 things we're going to do again? Picture design. Okay. Now, I have a question. This is a very, very serious question here because I want to understand how can video games create social and meaningful impact in the world today? Think about this, okay? This is critical because you're going to be designing your game that can make a difference to elementary kids, to middle schoolers, okay? So, Sami, your hand went up first.
Yeah, because when you make a video game, along with it comes a storyline, and like the storyline can make you think of in a new perspective of how things, like think of new things that maybe you didn't think of before. Like maybe you're in someone else's position and you understand how they feel. Maybe you'll act a different way next
Okay.
time.
Change perspective of
Yeah.
how someone thinks. Yes.
The game could probably give you like real life scenario choices that you, the player, have to choose, and it may like change the player's state of mind
Okay.
on their life.
Very good. Change it so it has a lot of influence on the player. Okay. Let's take a look at some of the information we got here. Let's see if we. So you can just difficult topics. What else we have up here? Tashi, go ahead.
Comfortable atmosphere, reduce bias, change mindset and behaviors, and rethink perspectives.
Are there any games out there that's actually doing this now?
Yes.
What game?
For change mindset and behaviors, Walking Dead.
Walking
that
Dead.
one, you could choose your own choices, you know.
Okay.
The end game depends on the choices you make. Also, the game's following it, too.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, Miami-Dade County has a really big initiative, and you guys heard about this initiative, but I think we can make some really dramatic change at the elementary, the middle, and high school level through video games. These are the value matters for Miami-Dade County. We have citizenship, cooperation, fairness, honesty, integrity, kindness, pursuit of excellence, respect, and responsibility. Okay? Remember when you create your levels, your level must have one of the value matters. Or you can say you want to have multiple levels that have these types of value matters within the design. Pretty clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Are you guys familiar with this game, Journey?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, we're going to be looking at a plot. This is the actual plot for the game. Now, there's actually a career in writing plot in the gaming industry. They call the pitch writer. So you're going to be writing your pitch along for your game. I would need someone to read this wonderful plot for Journey. Arturo?
Life's companions, experience the wonder in this anonymous adventure where you travel on a life's passage. With the chance to connect with the companions along the way, the passage will not be easy, but this is your experience of a lifetime. Will help you discover who you are, what this place is, as you arrive at your purpose.
Now, what type of language are they using?
They're using like vivid language, something that will capture the reader's attention, makes them want to buy it.
Okay, so nice colorful language.
Using the language that are gaining your direct attention.
Now, okay, gain your direct attention. How did they do that?
They're explaining the whole play of the game, they're giving you a visual of what the world might actually be.
It makes you curious about, okay, I want to travel through this journey. Okay, good. The RAF strategy, something you guys are familiar with in your English class. Make sure you take on the role of a pitch writer, your audience, male and female. You can look at your age, the format. We're doing an overview and a summary, and basically your topic is centered around values matter. When you work on the game, this is your game level. Okay, I gave you this example. I did a video of me doing this. So all you got to do is create your levels using FlowLab. You clone your objects, duplicate your objects. You can import backgrounds. You can change your background as you go. Now, to test our knowledge, I'm going to see how familiar you guys are with the values matter. And we can actually play a little game of Family Feud. Now, in Family Feud, the question here today, we have two teams, Team 1 and Team 2. Will I have Team 1, Team 2 come on up? Tell me your name, sir.
I'm Arturo Ramos, and I'm a sophomore.
Nice to meet you. Have you welcome to Family Feud?
Yes, I am.
Okay, what's your name, young lady?
I'm Samia Zia.
Sammy Zia. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Welcome to Family Feud. Okay. And Sammy, you say you're a sophomore?
I'm a junior.
You're a junior. Okay, well, let's take a look at round one, Family Feud. The question. You have been tasked to create a video game for students at a local elementary school. What important values are essential for school-age students to know?
Respect.
Respect. Respect. Samia, you guys look like you got the top score up here. So Samia team will be going first today. Have a seat. Next time. So, the question, Samia, for your team.
Okay.
You have been tasked to create a video game that is centered around value matters for local elementary school students. What important values are essential for school-age students?
Honesty.
Honesty. Honesty.
Good one.
Are you sure about honesty, sir?
Yes.
Elementary tip.
Yes.
See, honesty, that's it.
Come on.
Honesty. Very good. 14 points. Next person. You have been tasked to create a video game for students at a local elementary school. What important values are essential for school-age students?
One of them, I'd assume, would be cooperation.
Cooperation. Cooperation with 20. Woo! This team is on a roll. One more person. She can make or break this team.
Pursuit of excellence.
Pursuit of excellence. Pursuit of excellence. Okay. Now, so far this team they have some numbers on there. Would you like to pass to the next team? to give one chance, or would you like to continue?
I like to continue.
Continue? Continue it is. Okay. Question again. You guys familiar with the question? You're tasked to create this video game for elementary students at a local level. What value matters is essential?
Integrity.
Integrity.
Oh, my, oh.
Now pay attention.
I'm blind.
Switch over. Arturo. You're tasked to create a game on a local level. What important value matters are essential for a student at level elementary school? Long, too long.
Isn't the answer what you laugh?
Oh my god.
One more.
Responsibility.
Responsibility. Yes. And let's get Daniela.
Fairness.
Fairness. Let's see. Are you sure about fairness? Fairness it is. Now, we're going to pause. So far, we have 2. I'm going to go ahead and share that with you real quick. Communication.
And
Citizenship.
I knew it.
Okay. Now, based on the numbers, we have a winning team today, and they do need some money for school. I know Samir she's trying to get some scholarships, so you have about $1 million here that you can share. So you can share this with your team for tuition. So for later on,
Take the whole box.
take over your box. Let's clap up for our contestants. Okay, steps. Now, what do we have to do? In the beginning, we talked about agenda. There are 3 things we have to focus on. Yes?
We have to identify our value and create a plot summary.
Yes?
Then we'll be designing our levels.
Correct?
And then we'll be pitching our game idea.
You got it. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
All right, let's get to work. Let me hold that to you. That's not what I do. I didn't say you can take it. I gave it to you. Make sure you start off with your writing of your plot. Okay, I see you guys, you starting off with your money. Save your money later, don't get distracted. Good. Sammy, so in the game, Sammy, you using respect as your guide?
Yeah, we're gonna use the value of respect.
No.
So what we're gonna do is like base it around a high school setting, and then the character, you will be the character in the game. So like the child will be the character, and they'll basically have to go through high school learning to like collect the hearts, which will be like self-love and empowerment for them, and they'll have to destroy like all the negativity, so like the bullies by jumping on top of the bullies,
So let me ask you a question on
because
this.
they're technically above the bullies.
Gotcha. So, Coder, real quick on your level here.
Oh, this is second level.
Second level, let me go back here. I want to make sure that you change the levels up a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you add, I need you to just add for these elements, whatever you click this, it triggers a value. Like certain one of these, maybe the colors might have a specific value. It's right down.
So change the colors
Change the
up.
colors, yeah. So some values might be stronger than gain towards the bigger value. All right. Take a look, maybe you can consider that. Like how's your behavior coming along with your guy?
He's coming along really good right now. The level 4. Sorry.
So the spikes can be like,
matters.
spikes
Level
can be
is
like the
gonna be the
negativity, right? Like, can you put words
So
on
right
the
now,
spikes?
there's gonna be a couple of spikes around that the
So
player
like
has
there's
to
two
pass
spikes,
by
or like,
to-
oh, like,
Can you
big
add
friends, or
some levels so that he jumps up?
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do first. I'm just like
Like
setting
some
up
bad
the
stuff to,
layout,
like,
and then
make
I'm
them,
gonna
like,
add some
lose
more obstacles,
points.
some blocks in the air. And I'm gonna be adding a coin system too, so that whenever the player goes into a town, he can buy some items like potions.
Good, very good.
Yeah.
Just make sure you add some levels so you can jump over.
For some reason, it's not,
Okay, game flow summary.
it's not taking that.
Oh, that's normal. Here's what you did.
So,
Okay, and you change it back.
go to the code, let me see something real quick. So which one? Now, the first level. This one, for the guy? Either, yeah. Okay, code. Alright, so on this code, Jason, you talked about, oh, you took out the logic gate?
Yeah, no, it's in another one. It's
Okay.
okay.
Okay, so make sure the logic gate, I know it's a little complicated for the other one, but I was thinking instead of using logic gate, maybe when you could have different hidden objects, so when he hits something, something pops up. So sometimes that would be an easy way to create that alert or stuff like that. So you can have the invisible blocks when you get to a certain station, it triggers the behavior.
Isn't that a little block right there?
You got an invisible block? Okay, see, perfect. So when he gets to that block, it triggers something?
Yeah.
You guys got it. Perfect, perfect. Okay, let's see how we doing over here.
Jason, the book, the alert is too small. It's not all the
So basically, like going through high school and stuff, like you get placement and everything.
So this level
Makes
is
you
what?
so it's something that you makes
Did you add the camera movement?
I'm still working. I need to do
Yeah. Any help or camera?
Yeah, responding.
Make sure your buttons are like inside, maybe low. Maybe your buttons can integrate into.
This is an imported background. This is on a program. So she can probably do the same because I've seen people who make like an entire imported screen.
You can, that's what what's the name that they imported, but for the functionality, if you add your buttons somewhere on here, so it blends into the background. Okay?
Yeah, exactly.
If it's white, it's
And then it's gonna sell you the money that you
You still have to fix this. Reload it. Or here.
Yes, how we doing over here?
Or do I have the camera to be heard?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so expert behavior. Go to components.
Okay, so I see you guys have your levels here. I'm not concerned that you need to click on something that shows.
Now, you see this? Go press on the right.
So like maybe when you get to a point that adds to the value, and then you put the information in here that creates the value.
Now, you want the background to repeat so that you won't have to keep.
Think about it, have a discussion with your team.
But the last comment is that and rest
Level a little bit. So basically, this my game is called.
Make sure it's all.
And you're working on the engine?
Yeah.
It went out?
Yeah.
When they put up, give me a call. Okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna call you guys in the zone. Let's come up in the zone. Looks like we got some good pieces so far. That's fine. Great. Okay, we're waiting for two more people to come up in the zone. Okay, so now, as I walked around, I saw some teammates working on the narrative. I saw you working on the levels and the character. We had the driver and the navigator today. Okay, who's the driver for your team?
Driver? We're actually both very much like in sync with one another.
Mhm.
So when it comes to taking up a role, we both play an equal part in it.
Good, good, good. Why don't I have you two come on up, share your game plot summary and your level.
So our game is called Under the Same Stars, and we chose Kindness. It is a 2D game featuring you as the main character. You play as a monster in a society of humans. You face constant ridicule from the others, but despite that, you never lose faith in the world you live in. You continue to show kindness towards others without hesitation. In this game, you traverse the town you live in, encountering the different humans often in need of assistance that you, the player, can provide.
Okay. What's the value matter for you, that level?
For our startup menu,
Mhm.
since our game is about kindness, we wanted our startup menu to have this warm, fuzzy feeling. It's very inviting. We have the sunset happening because our game actually takes place in the night. A lot more cool, calm atmosphere.
Okay, okay. I saw that you had some characters on the screen. Can you tell me a little bit about the characters and how they're going to interact with the levels?
Our character is a child, but a little thing about them is that this character is in fact a monster character.
Mm-hmm.
And they're very young, and they've been brought up by their father, and they've been taught that you should always show kindness to other people,
Mhm.
despite everything else that might be going on. You shouldn't judge others. You shouldn't really be rude, any of that. So this
Okay.
character keeps that always with him.
Good, good, good. By the way, do you think the plot sounds inviting based on what she read earlier?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
that sounds.
Okay. Want to thank you for that information. Well done. Let's have Samia and Mark come on up.
Okay, so our game is titled Respect Yourself, and we incorporate the value of respect in our game. So imagine you're in high school. For some, this is their present-day reality. You have to face negativity, which ruins your self-esteem and your confidence, which in return makes you lose respect for yourself. This game gets you to fight for your self-esteem and your respect by collecting hearts where the colors represent a different value, and you get to jump over the bullies to destroy them and the negativity, because you are literally and physically above them.
Okay, I'm trying to load up your level here. Which level is this one?
Level 1.
Level 1?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us about the level.
So the objective of the game is to learn how to respect and appreciate yourself by eliminating bullies in school. Like in high school, you have bullies who bring your self-esteem down. So we use the hearts as loving, and caring, people that you can talk to and stuff. So help keep your score and build your self-esteem and destroy all negativity around you.
So this is the character here,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and this is the level. So he goes through the levels to get the heart. What happens when he gets all the hearts?
It helps build his self-esteem and give him more health right there.
Yeah.
Okay,
So the
okay.
bullies can't bring him down.
Now, have you considered probably when they tap on one of the hearts, it makes a noise, it does anything in particular?
Yeah, what we didn't have time for, we want the hearts to represent, hearts have different colors, which represent each different value. So when you collect the hearts, it'll also tell you a little bit about the value and
Okay.
what you're actually gaining by collecting the heart.
Wonderful, wonderful. Does the narrative sound like something we can purchase?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Well done, thank you. Let's take a look at Jason and Elohim. Tell us about, read your plot to us.
Hello, my name is Elohim,
My name is Jason.
and our game is called Value
Value
Matter.
Matter.
We're gonna make a game which corresponds with all the values, and at the end of the game, we'll give you a value that represents you. In the game, you play as a character named Jason, and will encounter different situations regarding the core values, and it gives you options to also see what value represents you.
Well, what we started with is we came up with an idea, which is when we start at home. The second level, we come out at home, and then the second level, we start at the park. So there is a man that drops his wallet, and Jason can either pick yes or no, or the player can pick yes or no. It's either which he wants to pick up the wallet and give it to him, or he can keep it. We also have built-in mobile controls, so mobile users, you can all use the game too.
Now, is this a value, now this value matter is centered around what?
Honesty.
Honesty.
Personal results.
Honesty. Okay, I'm really excited to see the end of this game. And remember, keep in mind your audience when you start working on these games. I want to thank you for sharing that. I think you're off to a great start. Thank you. Now, today we had the opportunity to learn about pitching our plot. We also learned about the levels and how we can really interact and create a unique level that works with the Value Matters theme. Tomorrow, when you come in tomorrow, we're going to work on redesigning the user interface and also work on our character development. So for homework, I want to make sure you guys start thinking about your character designs. So when you come next class, we have that situated, ready to go. Okay? Let's go ahead and log out to our computers.